The Doge father Elon Musk has proposed to purchase Twitter for $43 billion or $54.20 per share. And Twitter is currently trading at $48.50 with a market cap of $37 billion. So you have to be a different kind of rich to pay a premium of $6 billion to own just a company. But the board of directors of Twitter have pushed back with a poison pill to prevent Elon Musk from doing a hostile takeover, which will give Elon sole ownership of the company. So let's take a look at how this string of events happen, what the poison pill is, and what could potentially happen in the future. Hi, my name is Jordan and welcome to the channel. So we all know Elon Musk is the Tony Stark of our universe, where he builds rockets, electric vehicles, and appear on TV shows.
I keep telling you, it's a cryptocurrency you can trade for conventional money.
Oh, so it's a hustle.
Yeah, it's a hustle.
And most recently, Elon purchased 9.1% of Twitter, which made him the second largest shareholder of Twitter as of now. And Elon Musk is buying Twitter for a few reasons that we'll cover in a couple of minutes. So when Elon purchased 9.2% of Twitter, he was offered a seat on the board, which he initially agreed, but then he rejected because being on the board would mean he's restricted to owning up to 15% of Twitter. So first, let's talk about what the board of directors are. The board of directors, in short, is a governing body of a company of whom they are elected by shareholders in a case of public companies. So they will set strategies, they will oversee management, and they have regular meetings for updates. The board of directors also look into hiring and firing of senior executives, their compensation, their dividends, major investments, merger and acquisitions, and much more. One of the most important job scopes of the board is to act as a fiduciary on behalf of the company and its shareholders. So a fiduciary is a person or an organization, in this case the board of directors, that acts on behalf of someone else, like us, the shareholders. And they have to put their clients' interests ahead of their own and are put in good faith and trust that decisions are made based on the client's interests.
In your best interest.
So now let's talk about the poison pill and what it is.
A poison pill, should you consider it?
So a poison pill refers to a defense strategy used by the target firm. In this case, it will be Twitter. So it prevents or discourages a potential hostile takeover by another company, which in this case is Elon Musk. And by taking a poison pill, the target company makes itself undesirable or unattractive to the acquiring company, thus preventing a hostile takeover. There are two types of poison pills and each of them work differently. But the most commonly used one is the flip-in poison pill. When the poison pill strategy is activated, this will allow shareholders, excluding the acquirer, to purchase additional shares at a discount. So this sounds like a good deal because if you're able to purchase more Twitter shares at a discount from today's prices, it will give you an instantaneous profit from the market.
Here we go. Profit, profit, profit.
But at the same time, because more shares are being printed out, which can lead to something called dilution. For example, a small company or a small business has 10 shareholders and each of the shareholders owns one share, which is roughly 10% of the company. This gives all the shareholders a voting power of 10% if there is need for such decisions. And let's say the company issues 10 more new shares and someone like Jack comes along to pick up all these shares. The company now has 20 shares outstanding or 20 shares in total, but now the voting power has changed. And because Jack bought 10 shares, he now owns 50% of the company, and the original 10 shareholders now only owns 5% of the business instead of the original 10. And hence the term dilution comes in because 10% of the ownership has been diluted to 5%. So in the poison pill situation, flooding the market with new shares makes it unattractive for Elon Musk because he has to fork out more money to purchase these new shares, which people are buying at a discounted price. But there are questions like, why is Elon looking to buy Twitter, and is he willing to fork out $43 billion just to buy Twitter at a 16% premium?
Premium stuff, Dinesh.
So Elon is not purchasing Twitter for money for sure, because Elon is a very rich person.
We're not here for your money.
Because if you look at Twitter's PE ratio, it's currently sitting at 0, which means the company is either not earning money at all or they are losing money.
You're not really making any money.
So the PE ratio is calculated by using the market value per share divided by earnings per share. And a high PE ratio can mean that the stock is overvalued, or it could mean that investors have great expectations for higher growth in the future. So you guys know that I'm a lazy person and I like to get paid regularly from various investments that I have. And when we make profits in our crypto space, more often than not, these profits either sit in stable coins that yield a small interest, But at the end of the day, there is no capital appreciation. So this is where HappyTrade comes in. So HappyTrade is the first crypto-friendly global stock investment platform that allows you to trade stocks available on the Nasdaq, New York Stock Exchange, and the Hong Kong Exchange. This means that you're able to purchase your favorite stocks like Tesla, Procter & Gamble, Apple, and much more. But one of the most unique features of HappyTrade is the ability to transfer stable coins like USDT directly into HappyTrade platform and start purchasing these stocks with a few taps of a button. This means that our profits will now be put into the stock market where we can get gains from the growth, or if we purchase dividend stocks, we get paid in dividends. The interface on HappyTrade is simple and easy, which is something I really appreciate. Being simple and easy also means that beginners or people who are looking to start investing can start using their crypto gains to diversify into stocks that hold much lesser risk. And one feature that I really like about HappyTrade is the news tab. So the news tab gives me an up-to-date news and also shows me the price changes of the stocks that are mentioned in the news, which is a great way to get bite-sized information. The trending page also shows you the latest trending stocks in the market that you can consider looking into as well. And by signing up with the link in the description down below, you get a free stock worth $5 when you make your first purchase of $300 in stocks, and if you purchase more than $1,000 in stocks, you get a free stock worth up to $20. And on top of that, you get customized market intelligence to help you make informed trading decisions. But most importantly, always do your own research before investing any money into any investment instrument. So once again, thank you HappyTrade for sponsoring today's video. So Elon spoke in a tech conference and confirms that Twitter is not a way to make money, but he sees Twitter as a public platform, and he wants to make Twitter's algorithm open source and transparent so that users know why a tweet has been emphasized or demoted in their feed. He also wants to remove the deletion of tweets or the platform's ability to dish out permanent bans, which the platform has done so with people like Donald Trump. But what I think can happen if Elon proceeds and still continues to purchase Twitter is that for crypto holders that are holding Bitcoin or Dogecoin, we might go to the moon.
To the moon!
So Elon might and can potentially integrate payments within Twitter's users that allows them to either use Bitcoin or Dogecoin as a form of currency, like how Tesla is accepting Dogecoin as a mode of payment for their superchargers. But at the end of the day, these are all still speculations, and Elon might never end up purchasing Twitter but just continue to throw the company's board of directors that owns less than 1% of the company. So do let me know what you think Elon will do. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to grab your free stock when you start trading with HappyTrade. If you haven't, do drop a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.